staying in there, max you down on your rods, yeah.
I have something for everything.
They would have been in there if we would have went out on the boat this morning.
Up here, guys. Oh, got a double. Oh, you're just boat flipping them. That's a little guy. Well, they're in there. We've seen some bigger ones caught.
Well, Kitex would be.
Smallmouth off the fishing platform at the power project.
Yep, it's a crazy place down here. But welcome back, everybody. I'm gonna get another jig out there and fish it back while we're talking. But down here at the power plant, down here yesterday, saw a bite that was going on and matched it today. And another too windy day on Lake Erie. So we're having to do some shore fishing, which
oh, it came up.
which isn't a terrible thing, obviously, when the fish are biting. But you know, we're just trying to make the best of what we got dealt with us. It's blowing 25 to 30 knots out of the southwest this morning, so you can't really do that much. So trying to make the best of it. There's a whole bunch of bass in here. Throw my 8.6 medium light Riversider rod.
Yep.
And
the Okuma reel
and just jigging it off this concrete ledge.
It can be a lot of fun down here. This is multi-species fishing.
Oh, I have.
For sure. Did you?
Just for a second. But, a lot of bass today. There's a chance of steelhead, lake trout.
Yeah. Somebody caught a sturgeon yesterday.
Yeah, somebody caught a sturgeon yesterday.
So you just never know here.
You never know here. There could also be spring kings in here. It's not a, I mean, it's a super rare thing, but I've seen it happen. But probably gonna be mostly bass today. So let's get back to fishing.
Guys, I was trying to rig up, and Will hooked up another one. I'm getting lucky. They're on the small side here, but you can boat flip these little guys.
That thing freaking wanted it. Look how freaking deep that thing took it.
Holy cow! Show them the bait. Just how heavy's your head?
Half ounce. Nothing special.
Yeah, throw him back. Just crawling it back along the bottom, right?
Yeah,
it's like 20 to 30 feet deep.
All of a sudden, it's just and they freaking latch on. You gotta set the hook hard. I'm happy I got a long rod because you need all of it. It's about 25 to 30 feet deep right there, and so you gotta let it sink for a good while. Once it gets down there, they seem pretty snappy at it.
I gotta find one of those jig heads and get out there.
Sounds good.
It's that easy, guys. Not too bad. Hooked up, guys. Small, a little bit bigger than the ones Will's been catching. Jeez, Will. Maybe you give me a hand line in this thing? It's bigger than I thought. Yeah, this is actually a pretty nice one. I'm gonna have Will hand line it. Yeah, decent. Getting bigger.
A little bit different bait.
Yeah, I went with green.
Nice fish.
Yeah, get him back. Thanks, bud. Will broke off though. He's re-rigging, but that's what got it right there. It doesn't get much more simple. That was my first cast. That bite. Ooh, the wind caught that one. Bull's hooked up again. Caught that one kind of close. Nice job, bud.
I downsized my bait.
Yeah, you did.
Same type of deal, but same type of deal, just a lot smaller. A little
Yeah.
3-inch instead of a 4-inch.
Nice. We think there might be a bunch of small ones there nipping, so.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see them all along the wall there, the bass.
Yeah.
Like 4 of them down there right now.
Yeah.
They weren't hidden along the wall. It seemed like they weren't interested.
Yeah, I think they're spawning over there. I don't know what's going on. The bite was surprisingly light. Like it was, you know, it was just a tap, you know. There we go. Takes a little doing. You gotta find them. Oh, another one of those smaller fish. We'll just bring them up over the rail here. These are not what we're going for, but passes the time.
It does.
We'll get some bigger ones.
They're
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, they're down there.
So just throwing a 1/2-ounce jig head, guys, and you gotta give it a good minute to get down, but once it gets down, pretty slow retrieve. There's a lot of current down there, and you know, if you're definitely reeling too fast or fishing it too fast, it'll just rip past their head. But just giving it little pops, reeling down, little pops, reeling down, just kind of swimming it along the bottom, and they latch on pretty good. It's hard to feel in this current, the bite. Yeah. But that 8.6, you can watch me on that one. I look up and I can see the rod tip going like that. I mean, sometimes you can't even feel it, but
A little bit better fish. You gonna be able to flip that one? Oh yeah, he says.
that's a little bit better one.
Yeah, they're getting bigger.
They might be liking this smaller Kitech swim bait.
Boy, and you were just twitching it really a little bit. So I might have to slow my retrieve a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of current down there. You know, you don't really need to work a bait, especially with a paddle tail on like that. The current's doing a lot of work, but what happens, so turbine 1 is off, which is basically what we're standing on, and usually it rips around in here, but when it's off, it makes a big current slick out there. And yesterday it was bigger because turbine 2 was off as well, and they're just laying in the current seam, eating bait, eating minnows, anything. And you know, you just bring your swim bait down through there, and they see it coming, and they bite. It's a really pretty good thing. But Richie was telling us he came down in the afternoon and he couldn't get bit, and they're definitely still sitting there, but it's definitely a morning bite for sure. But you guys see us mostly down here fishing for steelhead and king. But this time of year it's great for bass, and then more towards the fall, end of August, it fills up with walleye really good.
And then once the walleye leave, it's time for kings.
Yeah, usually once the walleye start to stop biting and they get all shy, it usually means there's big toothy kings around.
Yeah.
So
They don't tolerate each other.
No.
don't know if you can see them down there. It's fun in the current. I mean, the current is, they're not huge fish yet, but the current is ridiculous. I don't know if you can see him down there. There he is. We're gonna try to flip him like Will does. Whew. Got him. Got him, got him. Nice. All right, we'll get him back. It looks like that's going to be the average size today. I don't know. You can see it's that green paddle tail. Richie's hooked into something good. Oh, he thinks it's a sturgeon, guys. Holy cow, Richie.
I thought it was a walleye at first. What?
Is the net ready?
It's probably gonna be an hour. I don't got that much line on the pole. It just takes me for a run. It's done.
He's behaving so far. Let me get out of here. All right, guys. Richie is hooked up with a sturgeon.
Not? Not yet.
He's not calling for the net yet.
Give it a half hour.
All right. You okay being on the channel?
Yeah. Sturgeon.
You okay being on the channel? Guys, look at him bending the rod. I mean, holy cow.
I think it's a sheep head.
You think it's a sheep head? The old ugly stick screaming. Listen, if anyone can do it, it's Richie. Oh yeah. Gosh. What a fight, man. That's unbelievable. Yeah, he's trying to shake out some line there, isn't he?
Yeah, like I said, I don't got much line on here.
Yeah. Change your angle on him, maybe?
Yeah, I'm about to have to. He's trying to
Walk him down, yeah. There's nobody around today except for the front. Yeah, I had to.
There's more line on.
Pretty cool. Oh man, putting the screws to him. Guys, that's a tug right there. Oh man, we might see him.
You got a while yet, or?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's unbelievable. I mean, that's a giant fish out there, guys. Holy smokes.
I had one about 2 or 3 years ago that was like 7 feet long.
Oh,
and just my line went wherever it wanted to go.
Yeah. Look at Richie go. Yeah.
God.
I'm telling you, if anybody can get him in, it's him.
He's gonna swim back towards me. I'm gonna let him do that right
Oh
now.
yeah, for sure. We'll take every bit of that.
Keep the tension more than I get them.
Keep the tension off with the fish is swimming towards you,
Yeah.
and let him do it.
Yeah, you're picking up some line now.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, he's swimming this way. I'm gonna let him. I ain't even not gonna force it.
Yeah, I haven't seen him surface or anything yet.
Yeah. Looks like he's going towards the top right now. Get ready for the jump.
We think we might get a jump out of him.
He came up towards the surface.
Yeah, he did.
He just swam up.
He did. Boy, he's coming right at you, huh?
Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna let him if he's gonna swim this way.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how I gotta fight it that way, huh? Yeah.
Boy, he's gotta be close. There's your, is that your leader? Do you have a leader on that or no?
No, there's no leader. That's what I
Oh man. Yeah, checking the net, make sure
I got you.
make sure it can hit the water. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we getting out in the line there, huh? That is
Yeah,
what you're
that's what I
talking about. There's
saw.
a knot
Yeah,
right there.
I thought that was your leader. That's all right. And what do you got on there for line? It's braid,
50.
right? 50? Yeah. I like his chances.
I just want to catch one fish. I'll be happy.
Right.
So that's my attitude when I go out. I catch one.
Will's still over there fishing for bass.
Yeah.
Well, that's why the railing's here.
Yeah, right. Holy cow. I mean, it's taking line, but it's not taking a ton either.
Right. At least we got some back on the spool because I was down to about like 20 feet.
And I think as far as the current, if there was a spot to fight it, it's right here, huh?
Yeah. Get them over here in the deep water.
Right in this corner.
Yeah. That way you get caught on a rock.
Yeah, right.
You're seeing that knot on the line.
Yeah.
That knot hits a rock.
Yep. Yeah, we noticed a little knot in Richie's
he told me
line.
about it.
We'll try to get that back on the spool. Holy smokes.
Taking off.
Holy cow, I just want to see this thing. You'd think we'd be able to look down in the water and get a glimpse. I don't know. It's like right under Will, I think. That fish is right here somewhere, Will. You think it's way over here?
Yeah, I think.
Holy cow.
He's gaining on it now.
He landed one yesterday that was like 4 feet.
I've hooked one down here, my buddy Eric, and it kicked our ass.
Yeah.
We weren't set up for it, but
Oh.
Richie's got the rod in the
He's got 50-pound braid on there, he
wow,
told me.
he's gonna pull.
He basically is. Two-handing the rod, just giving him the business. That fish is right here, guys, right underneath us somewhere. Oh, man. Gotta be getting close. That's what I was thinking. Oh, he's saying get the net ready. Gosh, guys, we gotta be able to see this. See this thing any minute now. little tiny ugly stick putting in the work. Look at that thing. Holy cow. That is unbelievable. Oh, you guys, there it is. Holy cow. You're not going to see this very many times. Look at that monster. Look at it. Foul hooked. Oh, Richie. Guys. What do you think that is? 4 or 5 feet long? Probably a 5-footer. He's going to try to fit him in the net.
He ain't gonna fit in there.
It's head first. Holy cow. Is he in there? Nope.
I thought he was too.
Nope. Raise him up again. Nope.
I don't know.
Just barely. I think his head is in there. Oh, he swam out again.
I can't see it.
Yeah, he swam out.
Sorry, Richie.
Team effort here, guys. Richie really wants to get that hook out of him, so you can see him right here. There's so much current. It's tough. Easy.
No.
Not quite. He'll get him. There you go. All right, he swam in.
Pick up.
I don't think he'll fit. Holy cow. We got him halfway in. Halfway out. Oh, you guys got him.
Help, guys.
You got him. Can you lift him? Holy cow, you guys.
Oh my God. You're
Oh
a
my
fucking maniac, dude.
gosh. Now listen, they're going to handle this fish super carefully. And get the hook out as quick as they can here. Guys, it's got to be a 5-footer. Wow. What a cool fish. Yeah, toss that.
Hey, get this thing back in the water.
Yeah, ideally they don't come out of the water, guys. That's the rule. But here, there's no other way, right?
Either that or you're leaving the hook.
Either that or leaving them with a bunch of jewelry, which obviously we don't want to do. So he's got to pick them up to release them anyway. Let me get out of your picture. What a giant. Back in the drink. Richie. That was a highlight for the morning. Holy cow. Wow. Richie caught a 5-foot sturgeon.
That was crazy.
Any bass over here.
I missed one during that whole thing. That was it.
It's like a 10-minute epic battle right there.
That was pretty epic.
That's about the best outcome you could hope for. I mean, obviously,
It's better than having a 2-ounce jigging spoon hanging out of the side.
Yeah, he had it on the underside.
Oh,
Will's missing bites. We're gonna get back to the bass.
Yep. All right, guys, we're wrapping it up here this morning. We only fished for about an hour and a half, if that. They actually opened up the gate super late. One of the guards came from somewhere else and was like, "You guys aren't down there yet?" And we're like, "No." And they went down and opened it, but only about an hour and a half trip. Not bad. Handful of nice smallmouth on the swim baits and stuff. And then Richie with that freaking giant sturgeon. Holy smokes.
And in Richie's defense, he was jigging for walleye.
Yeah, we've been seeing walleye over there all morning. He caught a couple yesterday. This morning they're not really biting, but he latched into that thing. He's like, everybody look out, because they went running.
Yeah, what a cool thing to see.
Yeah, but you see more and more of them every year, which is good. They've tried to make a big comeback, and I would say they're pretty successful. And we've seen some 10-footers come airborne out of the water.
Yeah, what we've heard from the biologists is that they will never reopen the season.
Nope, never gonna happen, which is fine.
Yeah.
You know, they're native to here. So.
Yeah, they're cool fish.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in though. BuffaloTackle.com, code WillsWorld, 10% off at checkout. Get you one of these Riverside. Oh, hey now, got tapped. Get you one of these Riverside rods, medium light, 8.6.
It's our go-to.
It's our go-to. It's a great rod down here. It's really becoming my all-around favorite rod. I had the exact same version, but a medium heavy for the Kings and Lakers and stuff like that. But the medium light for steelies, browns, bass, walleye, everything pretty much. The medium light is perfect, and then got that paired up with the Akuma reel. Great freaking reels, guys. They really are. Cast these jigs a mile.
It's unbelievable. I don't know what they did, but the casting distance is outrageous.
It's a complete difference. I think it's a great comparison with the rod. You could just flick it and it just fires it out.
I'm excited to use them for steelhead season.
Yeah. I'm excited to use them for kings too. Put them to the test.
Yeah, the drag is super nice.
Usually you hook into a big king and it smokes the reel, and it's pretty much smoked after that. But we'll see how these hold up. So.
All right, get me out of here.
Yep, let's roll.
And a snag to end it. Will's favorite snag.